Hey guys, Dan and Dan's 30-foot dory build again. I just had the stern here to do, the transom area. So I figure since I'm here I'm going to do it, I might as well videotape it. That 50 grit's really cleaning up that corner really good. Here, I'm getting a little dust in the way here. Okay, there, sorry about that. There we go. Yeah, that 50 grit is really doing good. It's a belt sander paper I'm using, 3-inch. I cut it down to fit a hand sander. It's for a drywall tool, and it's got steel clamps on the end, so it really holds it in good. And I just finished sanding out that corner over here, rounding it. It only took me 5 minutes, so it's really cutting good. I just finished doing the top edge, the bottom edge, I should say. The boat's upside down, the top edge. Rounded it off again there. It only took a few minutes. I'm just blown away how well it works. So I don't know if anybody else has tried doing that using belt sander paper. I happen to have 50 grit, and that's what I used on my 7-inch grinder, and it did the whole bottom of my the boat, the dory. The whole bottom was done. It didn't take me that long. I think 42 minutes to grind the whole, and it's nice. It's ready for glassing. It came out really good. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna sand around. I got this corner left to do over here. Where is it? Right there. I got this corner to do, and then sand out the whole back out, and then I'm gonna take a break, maybe for a couple of hours. I'm gonna pull the tarp back over the other side, staple it back down again, and so I can lift this side over the top and not lose the tarp. It's a lot of work throwing this tarp back on. So if anybody hasn't tried using belt sander paper, cut down. Now, like I said in my last video, where I was doing the port side, the sander is working, but it didn't cut as well as doing it by hand. So I think the grit of the paper and the speed of your hand is a good match at 50 grit, because it's just ripping it off without gouging or anything. And I got to get that coating of waterproofing off, and it seems to be coming off. It really is. So if everything is working to plan, it's working to plan so far. This is the boring part where, you know, all builders have to take out a sander or sandpaper or block and start sanding stuff. It's never any fun to sand, but it's a necessity. Now here I'm wearing gloves because I have no pigment on the back of my hands. Been like that for many years. If I expose them to the sun for 45 minutes, I'll actually get a sunburn, and but you know, when you get too much sun, it bubbles up a little bit and it gets really ugly and itchy. So protect your hands, wear gloves at least. I know I should be wearing a mask, but I don't feel I'm really producing enough dust to worry about it as much as my hands. So this is beautifully rounded here, very nicely rounded. Now to throw just a bit more challenge into this, I've got arthritis in both thumbs. And yes, it does bother me when I'm sanding. Actually, it bothers me most of the time. But you just gotta look past it and keep on going. It's coming off real good. My God, you know there's something wrong when you put something down, you can't remember where you put it. Doesn't waste any time leveling it out. Nice. done. Hush. There you go, folks. All nice, send it all out. It's good. They took it down pretty good. Now, like I say in all my videos, I have 64 subscribers. I'd like to thank them all very much for subscribing and following my journey here. I was determined to see it to finish. So God willing, that will work out. So meanwhile, I'm still working on it. I got over 1,500 likes. I like that very much. Thank you very much. And there's really not much else to tell. Now, you notice there's a square there. I mentioned in one of my videos. Right in about the middle there, that was an opening I was going to put for a homemade tunnel to hold my motor up, motor mount. So I did a little bit of research, and even though that does work, I think I'm going to go with an aluminum mount. And from what I understand, you give them your transom, the information on, I think I got 21% lean on the transom, and they'll make that aluminum mount 21 just so the motor sits square, and you bolt it right to the back of the boat, and the motor stays on the outside of the boat, which I really like, because the whole thing behind starting this project was getting left with as much room as possible inside for a cubby and a helm area with a small roof coming over. You must have seen those. A cubby comes down, then it goes up and back, and you just sort of stand in there and you're protected from the weather. That's my plan. And that's going to take up at least 50% of the length of the boat. And then I'll have a balance of 16 feet from there back to the stern. And I'm trying to keep it as open as possible, because I know I have to put seating in there. I know I have to put a fuel tank, some type of fuel tank in there. I do not know if I'm going to put an aluminum one in, or I'll just carry two very large plastic units, which I will have boxed in the back, so the motor will just be tapped into those, and away we go. Whichever one's cost efficient, I'll go with. I have to do research on that. So there you go. So we got one whole side done. We got the transom is finished. I have to repeat this on the starboard side of the boat. And the starboard side is actually in very good shape too. Very good shape. I've kept the center of this boat really close. Really, really, really close. Yeah. So that's about it there. So once again, thank you for my 64 subscribers. Right? Please keep watching. I'm trying to keep you entertained as possible. I'm usually a bit of an actor. I'm trying to keep that low key so you don't think I'm totally crazy. And just trying to bring you some quality here. If you can use it, great. If it's something to watch, fantastic. If you learn anything from this, fantastic. I'm really happy. If not, you know what? I'm enjoying myself, right? This is Dan and Dan's 30-foot dory out. I also have a section if you feel like supporting my project. It will be listed in the link. If not, enjoy the videos. Take care and have a good day.